Good evening, everyone. This is Coach A. I'm checking in live from Decaf Coffee Republic. We are located at the second floor of Pioneer Street Market inside Asia Mart parking compound along Reliance from the city of Mandaluyong. You're joining me for Thursday. This is Strengthening Thursday and this is Coaching for the Soul. Coaching for the Soul is brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic. We exist for two things: to inspire people and help transform lives. And we do this by giving you regular, weekly, daily, nightly community talks, and one of the talks that we regularly have in this coffee shop is actually Strengthening Thursday, and this is Coaching for the Soul, where we talk about energizing, refueling, recalibrating the inner core of human, and that is your inner core, that's my inner core, that we can be able to develop a stronger relationship. So for tonight, you're joining me for CUPS, okay? Our topic for tonight is CUPS, okay? CUPS, okay? Core, unique, positioning statement. What is your CUPS? Okay, we're gonna be talking about what makes you unique, how you are positioned with your relationship with other people, and how do people perceive you, and how understanding your CUPS will make your relationship, both professional and personal, be stronger. If this is the first time you're joining me, I am Coach A. I am a certified life coach, and there are two things that I do. Number one, okay, I empower people mentally to be fit, to be mentally fit so you can stay alive and live beautifully. Okay, I coach people back to life of freedom, control, joy, and happiness. And I believe that the only person you can control is yourself and nothing else. So when I coach people back to a life where they can be in control, I empower them that they can say yes and no, okay, to relationship depending on how beneficial this relationship it could be. Okay, so another thing that I do is I represent the Life Coach Training Institute that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. I am Master Coach A, and I do program, okay, I facilitate the certification class, and Batch 21 is coming up right next, this coming Saturday, April 6 and 12. So in case this is a moment for you to be certified and you want to join our tribe of certified life coaches. By the way, tonight I am joined by certified life coaches. Madami kayo, parang konti, hindi pa ako nagsisimula, okay? So, and we have new people, new guests, okay, who invited themselves. Thank you, Facebook, for bringing in new people to us, okay? We appreciate you, okay, sharing our ads, okay? And to all the people na nagbabalik, ayan, no mention of name, hello. Thank you sa mga nagbabalik, okay? May palakpak din, okay? That is not a can sound, okay? There are really people on floor. And for those of you asking why we go live at 8 o'clock or 8:10, while our ad states 7:30, we really start at 7:30, but that's offline. And the beautiful part of our talks and our coaching is actually the before and after of my life, because that's where we get to engage with beautiful soul, with beautiful people in place. So one of these coming Thursday or Tuesday, because I also do my talk on a Tuesday, I invite you to come over and join us live here. So let me take this moment again, okay? Coaches, magandang gabi. Okay, if there is somebody beside you, can you give that person a big tap on the shoulder? Big tap on the shoulder, okay? And if you're watching, okay, you're with someone right now, tap that person on the shoulder. But if you don't have anyone with you, tap yourself on the shoulder. Oh yeah, it will help, okay? Normally, I will tell people at night before you go to bed, if nobody taps your shoulder, tap your shoulder. Yeah, and tell yourself, good job, great job, all right? You finished the day, you're home, you can sleep, and you pray that tomorrow when you wake up to a familiar, beautiful morning. Okay? So pag walang nag-tap ng shoulder mo for a day, ikaw na mag-tap. Come on, try nyo. Di ba masarap yung feeling when somebody taps your shoulder? Alright? O, subukan mo. O, di ba? Tapos pag medyo gusto mong konting massage, medyo likod na ng konti. Makakatulong. Okay, so, we're talking about CUPS. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar, I'm gonna be talking about your core, unique, positioning statements. I think if you are from the corporate world, you are familiar with the UPS, unique product positioning, okay? UPS, unique selling proposition, okay? USP, unique selling proposition of the product, however you wanna call it. When you talk of products, when you talk of items, when you talk about business, they're kind of something unique, right? But, you know, interesting enough, we don't really put an intentional attention, okay? Intentional na attention pa, okay? Because sometimes you look at yourself and pay attention, only to the things that you see in yourself that needs correcting. Diba? Yung mga flaws mo. Oh, umamin tayo. Would you agree with me? If you are agreeing with me and you're watching here, okay, give me some emoji on the comment below. Tama, di ba? When you put an attention to yourself, most of the time, you put attention to those that needs improving. Yung mga ayaw mo, yung mga pangit sa'yo. Connecting? Connecting, oh, is that you? Di ba normally, ang napupuna mo sa sarili mo are those things that ang pangit dito, I need to improve this. Okay, like we grew in a model, okay, wherein you strengthen your weakness. Narinig nyo na ba yon? In school, pag hindi ka magaling sa math, strengthen your mathematics. If you're not good in English, strengthen your English. You practice English, da-da-da. But how many times you were very intentional to pay attention to what is unique with you, to what is beautiful with you? Come on now. How many times you just really look into what really makes things work for me, and how in the world I can make things work. All right? And then sometimes when people put a pat on the shoulder and say, "Great job," you say, "Hindi, chamba lang." Oh, ilan sa inyo yung ganon? False humility, hindi, nagkataon lang. Come on now. Come on now. You do that, right? Okay. When you talk about CUPS, okay, your core unique positioning statement, I'm talking about the things, okay, that people see when they connect with you. People feel when they interact with you. People remembers you for. Okay, your CUPS is a reflection of the person, the human being, of which, okay, of whom people get to interact. Coach Mel and Coach Bell from Cebu. Okay, good evening. Okay, I miss you both. Thank you for the things that you do for Cebu. Our certification class for Cebu is gonna be at Maayo Hotel this coming April 27 and 28. Okay, and Miss Jingay, if you're watching, thank you so much for the article that you just have published for us. Maraming pong salamat. Okay, that was published in Sunstar, in the #1 magazine, newspaper in Cebu. Thank you so much. All right. Have you ever imagined or remember a time when somebody gets into the room and without you interacting with that person, you immediately sense a feeling na itong taong to hindi mo ka-vibe? You just don't like, hindi ko siya vibe. All right? And then if it's a party or in an event or a class, and then the host or the lecturer tells you, move around the room, say hello. This is one person na, for heaven's sake, I don't want to say hello. Come on now. You got those people. Okay. And do you have experience wherein you are in a place, you are in a work, you are in a gathering, you have not done anything, but you can sense that you are not welcome? You have ever experienced that? Or you seem not to be able to break through in the conversation. Okay? As if everybody is coming in either too strong, too loud, or like, not my kind of thing. Can you connect? Okay. What was the explanation that you got? How do you explain that? Some people say, mahambog kasi, mayabang kasi. But interesting, that person have a lot of people to talk to, that the person is building relationship, and you are not in that particular night. Okay? When we started, I asked my on-floor guests the question, why are we building relationship and what drives us? What are the passion that drives us to stay with it? And the normal reasons would be, it's our design. We need to. We have to. Well, we have a guest, sabi niya, hindi ko alam, basta kailangan. Yung iba instinct, yung iba survival. Alright? And what drives us is the love, acceptance, the need to belong and all. But the question is, if everyone is designed to make a relationship, how come countless of relationship don't last? Or if they last, they are not meant to last because you are miserable. You are hurting. At nagtsatsaga ka lang. Sinong nakaka-connect?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Come on now. We are relationship. We are relational being. We want relationships. But this is one thing that many of us is not intentional in building. relationship just happens. Agree, disagree. Right? And many of us even lands into a relationship, marriage, or lifetime relationship na hindi natin masyadong napag-isipan. And then at the middle of the game, of the relationship progress, you kind of realize, what have I done? Bakit ba ako napasok sa relasyon na to? And all of a sudden, hindi ka na makalabas. Sinong makakakonek? Sige, kindatan mo na lang ako, huwag ka nang magtaas ng kamay. O lumulunok na ang mga on-floor guests ko dito. Now, have you ever experienced also at times when, okay, some people think about you differently. Like, you're a loving person, and that person, that group thinks you're arrogant. Meron? Or you are a very compassionate person, and then these people thinks na wala kang pakialam. Come on now. Do you feel that? Did you ever really wonder bakit ba ganon? And here you are, you will say like, you don't understand, you don't see my word, at nag-rant ka na nag-rant. Can you connect? Can you connect? And what happens next? You're helpless, you're clueless, and you don't know what's happening. Am I correct? Now, the summation of all the things, okay, right, that lives, okay, in the mind of people we interact with, okay, we engage with, this is actually the composition of the cups. This is your core, unique positioning statement. Like when I see you, when you see me, what is that cups that you remind, but like when that cups make a statement, it's a statement. So like that person, that's the statement of that person. So are you really intentional? Or my question is, do you really know what is your cups? Let me challenge you now. What is your core, unique positioning statement? Like, when I ask people, introduce yourself. How do you introduce yourself? Come on now. How do you introduce yourself? I'm blank, and this is what I do. You connect yourself with the work that you do. Or you connect with yourself like, I'm a mother. Right? Okay? Or I'm an architect. Either your possession, you're married, you're single, and the things that you do. That's how you define yourself. But truthfully, who are you? Who are you? Because regardless of what you tell us, regardless of how you tell yourselves to us, there is these cups, okay, that leaves a mark. Coach Jinky, okay, from Barile, that is Cebu. Okay, from Barile. Okay, hi Coach Jinky. Okay, that's the cups, the impression, the signature mark, the feelings. You remember there are people who can make you feel so important? Come on now. There are people who can make you, parang ang ganda-ganda mo. Oh, umamin kayo, walang ganon. Or, or parang may taong pagkasama mo siya, ang galing-galing mong tao. And then may mga tao naman na pagkasama mo, parang ang bobo-bobo mo. Totoo, right? Parang, bakit ba tong taong to pagkasama ko, parang ang bobo ko, ang talino ko? Can you connect? Tama? Ano ba? Ellen, di ba? Diyos ko naman. Sabi ni Ellen, sabi ko na nga ba, yung topic na yan, coach, masakit eh. Di ba? And do you experience this like, sino ba talaga yung may problema? Kasi for these people, ang talino ko, bakit pag sa kanya, ang bobo ko? Di ba? Or some people like, at work, di ba? Parang, ganyan. Tapos, pagkausap mo tong kapamilya mo, parang wala kang ginawang tama. Ay, tama. Ano ba? Oo, tamang-tama. Tama ba? Alright. Now, cups, okay, is a reflection of people's experience with you. Okay? It is their experience. It is not their mental acumen of who you are. It is not your personality. It is not what you project. It is the summation of their experience with you. Okay? And because many of us, okay, is not intentional, okay, intentional about our cups. Alright? Sumasabog tayo. At kung ano-ano ang nare-release nating energy. Kung ano-ano ang nalalabas nating cups. And some of the cups is not really our cups. It's not really our core. It's not even unique. Kinopya mo lang. Alam mo, parang maganda yung ugaling yun. Makopya nga. Aha. Tapos later on in life, you cannot sustain it. Lalabas yung totoong kulay, sasabihin nila plastic ka. Come on now. Tapos may iisip mo, bakit yun? Parang asama ng ugali, maraming kaibigan. Kasi totoo siya eh. Correct? Oh, hindi na kayo makaimik. Totoo siyang masama. Totoo, di ba? At least totoo siya.
Sabi po ni Coach Clintio, hindi ako.
Relationship coach.
Ako lang nag-voice out.
You know what? Because if your cups, okay, the statement that you are projecting is not true to you. You know what happens? The relationship will not last. You might be able to start building a relationship, but because there is a disconnect to your statement of cups to who you really are, ang mangyayari niyan, magbe-breakdown din yung relationship. But here's the thing. If you are really true with your cups, and that is really the experience of people with you, even if your cups needs development, improvements, and growth, you keep the relationship. Kasi you have been true to it. And the people you're attracting, the people who are accepting you, are really attracted to the cups. Diba? O think about it. May mga products na hindi mo bibilin pero bibili ng ibang tao. May mga brands na ayaw mo pero gusto ng ibang tao, and you can see na pangit yung brand na yan pero mahal ng ibang tao, and they stick to the brand. Come on now. Pag produkto madali eh, di ba? Kita nyo? Pero bakit pag tao? Bakit tayo nagpapanggap? Bakit tayo nagsusugarcoat? Bakit tayo maraming press release? Because to begin with, alright, ang sagot dyan, hindi po yun ang topic natin. To begin with, ang sagot po dyan is, we cannot accept our own self. Lunok ng konti. Kasi kung natanggap mo yung sarili mo, proud kang ipakilala sa kanila kung sino ka. Okay? So, if you talk about cups, your core unique positioning statement, alright, to begin with, you have to be able to be very honest kung sino ka at ano ka. Who you are, what you are. Okay? And how do you do your cups, right? Your cups, okay, take a form of 4 different ways. 4. Okay? And depending on how you project yourself right now, okay, these 4 different, okay, ways, okay, is really giving other people's experience of the true you. Okay? So, let me begin with number 1. Are you ready? Okay, are you ready? Coach Lorraine, okay, hello from Batangas. Okay. Sino dito ang bumili na ng gamit recently? You bought something recently. Okay. Binayaran mo ng pera o ng credit card. Binili mo. A food or something. Alright. Here's the thing. When you exchange that money with that product that you purchased, you have a perceived value of that product. Correct? And you bought that product for the exchange of money because you see that value. Am I correct? Alright. Now, let me ask you now. If somebody will put a value to you today at bibilhin ka, what is your worth? Magkano ka? Priceless. Magkano ka? Come on now. Magkano ka? Yeah. If somebody just come in there and say, I want to buy you, how much is your price? Come on now. Not for sale, priceless. What about the others? How much are you worth? Because like in any business, ano Coach Sean? Ano sagot? 10 But it's not even worth to be your friend. Oh, di ba? Because relationship is without value. It just develop. But let me put it this way. Whenever you build a relationship, you give an exchange for that. There's money in there. You know why? Because your time is money. You give time. Right? You give time and money equivalent to your time. So every moment, every minute, may value yon. You give effort, correct? Nag-e-effort ka pag may relasyon ka, correct? Alright. So, how much value are you receiving is in a direct proportion to the value that you are projecting and the value that is real to you. The value that you are projecting, that's number one. Okay, the number one of the cups is really your value. Your value, face value, how people sees you, but really the values inside of you, and this is what we call the core values. What are your values in life? Right? Some of you values honesty, right? Responsibility, trustworthiness. But my question is, are you projecting that or people knows around you that that is your value? Because for example, some people values purity. If that's your value, but you engage in a relationship that does not upholds purity, then your value is not being shown and displayed. Okay? Coach Cherry, mahal ako kasi pinaghirapan kung i-improve ang sarili ko. Yeah, that's right. Paganda yung sinabi ni Coach Cherry, kung you're expensive because you know that you have put value in yourself, you nurtured yourself, you invest, you make investment for yourself, then you know that you are worth of something. Okay? What are the core values that you have? Okay? And really be honest. Does the people you are interacting with, the top 3 relationships that you have today, do they know your core values? Do they know your values? Yeah. Does these people accept your values? Yeah. Because some people believes core values nila, peace, peaceful relationship. Pero nambubugbog yung kasama mo and you're still staying in that. Core values mo ba siya? Sabi mo gusto mo peaceful, pero ang gulo ng relasyon. Core values mo, responsibility. Pero ang tamad ng kasama mo, hi Toffee. Okay. Pero mali. Come on now. You realize your core values, okay, must operate in a space with people, with relationship that upholds your core values. And the moment that you compromise, the disconnects happen. And do not be surprised when later on, your relationship will not work. Or if it is still there, it's not working, but you're just holding on to it. For the sake of being in a relationship. Ilan na ang gumawa niyan?
Ako dati.
What drives you to stay in a relationship? Mahal ako. Binubugbog ka na, nag-stay ka pa rin. Nire-respeto, di ba? Respect is a core values. Pero minumura ka araw-araw. Binabadbound ka. But you still stay for the sake of being in a relationship. So, what is now your cups in that point in time? What is now the core, unique positioning statement that you are saying to that person? Na importante ka kahit niloloko ka? Na importante ka kahit pinagsasalitaan ka ng masasakit? I mean, you are the person who upgrades or degrades your value. So ang tanong, do you upsell or downscale your value as a person? With the things that you do. Okay, upscale. So talaga bang ina-upscale mo? Talaga bang ina-upskill mo? I mean, be honest with yourself. Huwag mo na sabihin sa katabi mo. Lumunok ka na lang kasi kitang-kita ko. Oo, alam ko yan. Tubig. Right? Diba? You want to be respected. Okay? But my question is, do you really put that up and say, I need respect? And what would you do if you are being disrespected? Being disrespected now? What do you do? Yeah. Because your cups begins with your value. All the rest is really dependent on your value. Ano ba yung worth mo? Magkano ka ba? When you say priceless, pero kung saan ka naman pumupunta, paano naman naging priceless yun? Di ba ang mga priceless, you rarely see them in common places. You don't see diamonds all over the place, correct? So if you think you're more precious than a diamond, so you don't squander your time, you don't squander yourself all over the place. Yes?
Yes.
And the quality of output, di ba, ang diamond, when you put a diamond in a jewelry, the jewelry really is very expensive. Meaning, if you think that you're more precious than the diamond, is the quality of work that you do can be treated like a diamond. Hello? Okay. Your work is your signature. Am I correct? Am I correct? Okay. Now, let me ask you. Does the quality of your work speaks of your value as a person? Whether you're an employee, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business person, is the quality of service you are giving to people, the quality of work that you are rendering to your boss speaks of your true value as a human being. Does it connect? If you say, I'm worth $1 million, I'm priceless, is that the quality of work that you do priceless? Or pwede siyang gawin ng kahit sinong tao lang? So what is the signature that you are giving to life right now? That is your value. Di ba may mga mahal na pirma? O yung mga presidente, hindi yan basta pumipirma. Correct? Okay, let me ask you, how expensive is your signature? How expensive is your signature? O walang pumapansin ng signature mo?
Wala na akong signature.
Walang pumapansin ng signature mo, walang pumapansin ng pangalan mo. So anong value? Ba't sabi mo kanina priceless ka? Busina daw, napapainom nga ako ng tubig. Alam niyo po kung bakit? Kasi pag tinignan yung mga mukha ng mga guests ko, may tao po. Pumalangpak nga kayo, para alam nilang may tao. May tao po talaga. Medyo may mga topics lang tayong ganito. You know, I have si Coach Mel. Hi Coach Mel, thank you for this. Coach Mel reminded me last night that I have this episode, Let's Talk About Money. Tingnan niyo po, nasa YouTube siya. Ayan. Coach Melissa, I seek knowledge and wisdom. The more learned I become, the more confident I become, and I know I deserve better. Tama yon. Okay, si Coach Mel was watching last night my topic on Let's Talk About Money. And she shared with me, and I realized meron nga pala. And in that, you watch it, no? In that episode, I talk about what is money, and money is really the exchange for the service that you do. Like, it's the exchange of how you do the work and how difficult it is for you to be replaced. Kaya ka mahal, kasi mahirap kang palitan. So kung pinapalitan ka, malamang hindi magmahal yung cups mo. Busina lang po. Kaya nga mahal eh. Ouch! Siya nagsabi nun, hindi ako ha. Ano ba? Fresh pa. Diba? Because if you know you're worth something, you will uphold it. I want to really press on number 1 because all the rest, this is 4, 2, 3, and 4 is dependent on that your value. Your, meaning ikaw ang naglagay. Ano yung value mo, kapatid? So meron ba? At yung tao bang, yung tatlo bang relasyon na yan, na naiisip mo, alam ba niya talaga kung anong value mo? Dahil kung hindi, mag-isip ka na. Natauhan na daw. Number 2, okay? Your CAPS, your core unique positioning statement comes in what differentiates you. Okay, pag tumayo ka dyan, yan. Pag pumasok ka ng room, if you enter a place, you operate in a space, what differentiates you from the rest of the player in that space? Like the champions, right? When they get into the ring, oh, champion yan. Right? When they get into the playing field, oh, that's a champion. The champions have this statue, and the champions have this stand. The champions, the winners in life, they have this. Like when they get into the room, you know it. They're commanding that certain presence. So what differentiates you? Like when you enter in a room, like right now, let me challenge you. Look around the place. What separates you? What makes you outstanding? Cut above the rest? Yeah, come on. Take a look around the room. I challenge you. What separates you from the rest of the crowd? We've got a lot of people in the house today. Yeah. What separates you? What differentiates you? Okay? Cora, Coach Cora, hello. Okay. Hello, Coach. Thank you always. O, diba? Okay. What separates you? Okay? What makes you different? What is the differentiating attributes, qualities? What is it that you can do that no one else in this room can do? Maliban sa pagpatay ng tao, ha? Okay, wag niyong gawin yan. Like, if I speak with you, if I spend time with you, what is it that you can do better than the rest? How can you say, I am cut above the rest for this item? Disarming smile, okay? Why now? What differentiates you as a human being? Really, truthfully, that you know and the people around, the people in the room, the people where you operate, the space you occupy, they know, oh, it's you. When you come in, apart from your perfume, okay? So, your perfume, it's expensive. They know, oh, it smells like you. But you know what? Even the most expensive perfume put on different people would have a different effect. Would you agree with me? Yes. May mga perfume na kahit gaano siya kamahal, masangsang siya pag ikaw ang gumamit. Meron naman dyan, cologne lang, pero pag ikaw ang gumamit, mukha siyang mamahalin. Ganon. Yeah. Because, again, your hygiene, okay, really plays a big part on how you carry your perfume. How you carry a cologne. There's like a distinct scent that is only yours and yours alone. That cannot be masked. Cannot. That's very unique. I am talking about the cups. So this is like your unique positioning statement, and that includes your hygiene, that includes your smell, that includes your aura, your countenance, whatever you call it. What I'm talking about right now on number 2, what differentiates you. So hanapin nyo, in the room, look around. Come on. Wala. You imagine this like when you enter a room, you do this, okay? When you enter a function, you enter a party, isn't it your eyes would search for people? And there are people whom you can immediately spot, oh, that one is wealthy, that one is that one. Even if they're wearing the simplest clothes in the party, you would know. And then for some people, you would say, oh, trying hard. Come on, agree with me. Agree with me. Be happy. Okay, be happy. Just enjoy the night. Isn't it true? Like, you enter a room and you say, oh, nagpapanggap. Trying hard. Yeah. Uy, wag mo iwanan yung bag mo, Yeah. And there are times that you just leave your bag and you feel comfortable with that person, and meron naman katabi ka talaga yung bag mo, akap-akap mo.
Sa jeep ko.
Siyempre, pag sa jeep, huwag mo talaga iwanan yung bag mo, ha? Wisdom din. Well, you know what? I'm sure you're getting what I'm saying here. Right? Wherever you go, your eyes will automatically scan for people, and there is that certain vibes that you get Okay? And you immediately spot who's different in the crowd. Isn't it true? Now, my question and my challenge, can they spot you to be different? Hello? Can they spot you to be different? And what makes you different? Yung abnormality daw. Alright. Now, your COPS, your core unique positioning statement matters. Ito na. On number 3, matters on you understanding, knowing, operating within your focus niche. Focus niche. You know why you don't shine? You know why you don't really get the treatment that you deserve? Because at times, you are in the wrong space. You don't know your niche. You don't know the people who would appreciate your gifts. You don't know the kind of people who will love you for who you are. In Tagalog, pinagsisiksikan mo yung sarili mo sa mga taong mali. It hurts. Isn't it true? Like, why do you have to pursue relationship? Relationship bloom at the right time, at the right place, with the right people. And if it doesn't bloom, come on now, that's not for you. Don't run after people.
Toy on your garden.
Toil your own garden, the butterflies will come. Butterflies. The pasture will always be greener at the other side of the fence if you know not how to toil your own garden and farm. Tingin ka ng tingin sa kabilang kwadra, ang ganda naman ng kwadra mo, pinabayaan mo lang at pinanakaw mo. Am I connecting? Look, you are unique, you have your core values, you have your special skill sets, you have so much in your hands. But if you don't know your focus niche, your value will simply be dismissed. If your value is purity and you go with people who does not value that, then you're the worst person in that group. If you value responsibility and you go with people who are just forget about responsibility, then your value is deteriorating. You cannot be all over the place because you cannot please everyone. Coach Jinky, the real truth hurts. I love you, Coach Jinky. I know this hurts, but I know you can connect with me. Right? O, tingnan mo. If you are a student and you are really focused on your study, that you really want to finish flying colors with honors, and then you are with the people, with the students, okay, na nagbubulakbol. Di ba they always tease you? They always tell you, alam mo, ano ka, KJ ka. Di ba, weird, nerd ka. Find a space where you are celebrated and appreciated and not only tolerated. Okay, yan yung kadugtong ng sinabi mo, Coach Men. Di ba? You enter in a room, in a classroom, lahat sila bulakbol, ikaw gusto mag-aral. Sinong binubuli? Ikaw. So bakit ikaw yung mali? Gusto mong mag-aral? Eskwelahan kaya yun.
Parang mahugot.
Diba? Tapos KJ ka. Ako yung KJ. Eskwelahan to eh.
Kaya pala po,
Mahirap naman kung nasa party ka, doon ka nag-aral, diba?
Coach,
Naisip ko lang. Hello, yes.
Kaya pala sa school namin, mga bright kagrupo-grupo.
O diba yung mga bright people, eto, diba? Bakit magkakagrupo yung magkakagrupo? Because naturally, and the problem here is, if you are projecting not the real you, you land and ends with the group na hindi mo talaga kagrupo at eventually lalabas din ang kulay mo, or kung hindi lumabas, hindi ka masaya. Diba? Don't get me wrong, okay? With all due respect, okay? Some people loves, some women gathers and talk about bags and shoes. I have respect for you. It's just not me. So if I get to that group, wala talaga akong masasabi. Then I might be one of the dumbest person in the group. Like, Now, don't get me wrong. I love shoes, I love bags, but for me to spend my time talking about bags and shoes, parang wala naman atang magagawa sa buhay ko yun. But there are people who earn money selling bags, selling shoes, and that's it. Are you getting my point? My point here is, okay, very simple. Your value, what differentiates you, are you with the right niche? Are you with the right people? Does the people you are with upholds you, bring the best of you, or you're just being bullied kasi kakaiba ka sa kanila? Ibig sabihin nun, nasa mali kang lugar at teritoryo. Connecting, umiti naman kayo. Can you tap the person next to you and tell that person it's okay to smile? Come on now. Okay lang to, kaya to. Okay. And on my number 4, okay? So the first one is your value. Number 2, what differentiates you. Number 3 is your focus niche, okay? Where you operate. And this is number 4, okay? What is your extra value proposition? What is extra? What is it that you can give extra and that really the top of the iceberg, really the icing on the cake? And they know, ito yung, I call this your secret sauce. Cherry on top. What is your secret sauce? What is it, that thing that when you just splash it, put it, they know, oh, that's the signature of that woman. That is the signature of that gentleman. What is that? What is your secret sauce? Yeah. What is that value added? What is the value added that you can give to anyone, to everyone? Sabi nung iba, what is that spice? However you call it, it is the extra value proposition that wherever you go, be it work, be it personal, all right, when you can really put that magnificently, and people would say, oh, that's the touch of that person. Like, when they look at the work, when they look at the project, when they look at the relationship, they would say, tatak niya yan. Alam mo yung gano'n? Tatak niya yan. Siya talaga yan. Hindi ako magkakamali. That person is part of this project. Hindi ako magkakamali. That person is part of the group. Because yung tatak niya nandun. Do you have it? And you are quiet. Your core, unique positioning statement, all right, must be very clear to you. Because if it's not clear to you, it will never be clear to other people. What is your value? What are your values in life? What differentiates you? Who are the people that you consider your focus niche? The people you want to serve, the people you want to grow with, the people you want to die with. Actually, yun yung sasabihin ko. For me, they build relationship with people whom you want to die with. Like on your final hours, these are the people you want to be with. These are the people like you can close your eyes and say, God, thank you for these relationships. Like, don't build the relationship that are disposable. It won't make you happy. Yeah, some could make you rich, but you don't bring your wealth in heaven. And finally, what is that extra value proposition or value, extra sauce, your spice that you can give? What is it one thing that only you can give? What difference can you make? What is that signature? What is that touch? What is that one thing that only you can give to humanity? Because there's one. If you are not living your life today without understanding your cups, and if you are not building relationship with people who understand your cups, then what are you building? What kind of relationship are you into? Many times we lost our lives. Our lives, I'm not even talking of time. Many of us lost our lives to people, to relationship that just get to end untimely. Because at a certain point in time, God will really make things work for you. And it even means having some of the relationship Hindi naman remove, but having to end. Coach K, hello, I miss you. What separates you from the rest of the human... Oh, ako talaga ang tinanong. What separates you from the rest of the human species, Coach A? What separates me from the rest of the human being? I am not scared to die. I only have one life to live, and I'm gonna give it to what I'm passionate about, and that's my life coaching. So don't stand in between. Don't stand in that profession, because I'm ready to kill and be killed for that. Power! Don't mess up with my coaching profession. Yeah. Don't mess up with everything. There are two things you cannot mess up with my life. Don't mess up with my children, with my family, with my spouse. And don't mess up with my profession. Or you cannot mess up with my God, naturally. God can fight for himself. But the rest, hello, Coach Tin. The rest, yeah, it's okay. You can mess it up. It's okay. I can clean the mess. But don't stand in front of me and mess up with my family. Don't stand in front of me and mess up with my coaching profession. I'm willing to kill and I'm willing to die for that. That's what separates me. Nice. Yeah. Now,
Dun, 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 dun.
I want you to, as I end, I want you to figure yourself this way. If you are one product, and I will make you the price leader, like you will set the bar for what a human species is, how much that human being is. Because when you say priceless, we don't really put a value. You don't really know that value. I know God can. Only God can put values to a human being. But if I try my luck to really put that bar so high and really make you as the price leader, I want to challenge you. What is that price? And what is that value? If I want to be in a business of building and selling humans value, strength, capacity, and you will be the price leader, what would be your price? And what will command that price? I want to challenge you, really, find your worth. What differentiates you? Who are the people you are willing to die for, and the people you want to be with when you die? And finally, look for your secret sauce, because that's your signature. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is Coach A. Till next Tuesday.